Yes, we running? Yes, family. Greetings in the name of His and Her Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, Empress Rosero Menin. Yes, one perfect balance. Yeah, greetings, family. Yes, welcome to politically incorrect, where we get it correct. I had to. Yeah, wait, hold up. I had to go and run and put on my apparel tonight because that's how I feel right now. I feel so. I don't even know how to say it, man. Empowered is the best way to describe how I feel right now. You know, I just want to thank all y'all for making this what it is. Full stop, man. As always, Miss Critchlow, I see you in the house. Jackie, for sure. Shout out to all the family. Auntie Faye, I see you. I see you. Hope things better this week. Oh man. Family, all I gonna say is we have some serious things to discuss tonight. We have some very serious things to discuss tonight. I'm going to make some declarations. I'm going to share some information that might be a little disturbing as well. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to be very serious, or probably one of the most serious podcasts I've ever really had to engage in. And that's because there are a few sensitive matters. One, primarily the children. I'm getting a lot of reports from different family members, associates, and SOS here, family. There's a sound the alarm, family. Sound the alarm, family. We have a crisis on our hands, and I ain't talking pandemic or Ukraine. Our children need us more now than ever before. So before we jump into that, make sure you go and tell a friend and tell a friend. And I ain't playing tonight. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. All that you ain't trying to miss. Go tell a friend. I'll put this whole thing on pause in a second. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. In the meantime, let me drop a tune that I only recently got connected with again, I should say. It's an interesting tune by one of our resident. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even say. I just gonna put it up. I ain't even gonna say. I'm just gonna share the screen. Give me a second. Let me go to share screen real quick and just put this tune up because where is it? Here you go. Let me just put this up, family. There you go. Yeah. Tell a friend to tell a friend, family. Share screen. There you go. There you go. Just drop this message real quick. Go take the time to tell a friend to tell a friend. Give me some feed forward if you can hear it. The audio is good. Give me some feed forward, man.
Open my eyes to things I've never seen.
No promises. No promises. This is a song by, well, I'll let y'all figure out who it's by. Go tell a friend and tell a friend. The feelings I've never knew, you showed me love. Audio good? That's what I'm talking about. Go tell a friend and tell a friend, family. Politically incorrect. We in the building.
My life is now an open book. I see and I hear the truth. My past became memories of joy. The pain I felt I now forget. The mysteries are all so clear. My fantasies I can make real. The magic I feel within me. Now everyone can see. Open my eyes.
Tell a friend.
Things I've never seen.
To tell a friend.
Open my heart to love. You open my soul. The feelings I've never knew. You showed me love. You showed me peace.
Show love and show peace. Interesting, family.
Share it all with you. I want to be that one.
The children, family. It's about the children. It's about the children. Get the message in the song, man.
From the top of
It's our very own Jackie. For those who don't know, the link is in the comments. It's homegrown. There's some high grade right here. There's some homegrown high grade.
The things I've never seen. You open my heart to love.
Open her heart to love,
you
man.
Open my soul. The feelings I've never knew.
Feelings she never knew. Only a son can do.
You showed me peace.
And a daughter too. Remember that.
This love is all I've ever wanted. No explaining the feelings it brings. We made no promises, only dreams. Dreams of me and you. Dreams of me and you. Dreams of me and you.
Tell a friend and tell a friend, family. Politically incorrect, man.
Open my eyes, the things I've never seen. You open my heart to love. You open
Energy,
my
family. Give her none but hearts, man. Hearts, hearts, hearts.
The feelings I've never
Hearts,
knew.
hearts, man. Hearts.
You showed me love.
Hearts, family.
You showed me peace.
Yeah, we give thanks, family. We give thanks. Yes, politically incorrect, man. We give thanks. It's about the children, family. Remember that. It's about the children, family. Remember that, man. That's all this is about. And like I said, I got some stuff, man. Ah, man. Anyhow, the link is in the comments for those who want to check it again. This is our very own Jackie. You know, Jackie, we give thanks for your energy and your word sound in manifestation. Open up your heart for love and your soul for peace, you know, and that's what it's about. I got, like I said, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm hearing a lot of parents calling me, friends calling me, telling me they're friends, children. The children, there's something going on, family. The children are acting in different ways. Even today at one primary school, I won't call the name in Barbados, a primary school where class 3s, about 9-year-old, they're about 8 or 9 years old, give or take, and had a fight. You know, a lot of fights going on. I'm seeing videos. I'm seeing children in the streets, children in little strange places having these fights, and I'm seeing all kind of stuff. And the language in the background, though, we got to pay attention to the language. Today at one of the primary schools in Barbados, there's a fight, and I hope the Minister of Education is listening to this. You know, Santia, yeah, I really hope somebody does shout you up on this, man, because I ain't gonna say some stuff tonight. I know it's gonna disturb some people, man. I already feel. Matter of fact, hold on, man. Let me just get myself in order, man, cause let me just yeah, though. But get the black turban, cause when I feel it's a joke. Read the prophecy, man. The man them in the black turban. Read the prophecy. That was all they can tell. Who that play to, let that play to, who that play to, you know. But anyhow, I got the black turban though. I got the black turban. I got the black turban on. Family, on a serious note, family. On a serious note, family. So these 9-year-olds are engaging in a fight for whatever reason, which, you know, what could 9-year-old in school wearing masks, doing work, have to fight about? They protesting, they're wearing the mask? No. They fighting against, you know, the sanitized 95 minutes? Nah. So they got 2 big rocks. These youths got rocks in their hand trying to crack each other's skull. And the irony is this, though. The youths in the background obviously supporting one versus the other, or one more than the other. And the language is, you know, kill him, man, you know. Stop he from breathing. Yo, hit him with our rock and stop he from breathing. So the youths is telling this youth, stop him from breathing, man. Hit him with that rock. Crack his skull. Stop he from breathing is the language. And other youths are hearing it. Other children are hearing this and they're in shock. Like, what? Wait, what? Yeah, that's what we're dealing with, family. When you see the youths picking up the fight, right, that should have been dealt with by the adults, it means that the adults have failed. We have failed. We have failed. We have failed this nation. And that's the reality. We have sat back and watched these individuals who claim to be our government when they are not our government. They're merely administrators for the Corporation of Barbados, which is just a front for the plantocracy in a modern time, post-colonial era. Y'all know that post-colonial era is neo-colonization. Post-colonial is neo-colony. Post-colonial is neo-colony. It's a neo-colony. Post-colonialism is neo-colonialism. That's what it is. And we let these people do and make these decisions left, right, and center and tell you what's happening. And we sit back for fear of losing. Look, today I was down in the city and the man look at me and tell me, yo, Rasta man, you got to bow, though. You got to give up. You talking, you got to give up. At some point, you got to bow. You lost already. Look, Rasta can't even smoke a spliff. And he was adamant about telling me how much I have to bow. Adamant telling me, yo, you got to bow. You got to give up. I'm looking at this man like, wait, you ain't reading my fine print. I don't have one made in China. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a stamp saying made in China. This ain't going to corrode. This not some nondescript product. This is the authentic, original, man. This is what this is. But they say no, quit, bow. Light the fire, man. Around here, we eat fire. You could go ahead and light it all you like. Go light the fire, man. We eat fire around here. And even if we fire, at the time don't consume, we still know that life is forever and eternal. Period. But one thing we will not do is submit to this form of evil. What manner of evil is this? What manner of evil is this? We see the youth so far off track and we ain't saying a word. Pandemic. You got radio stations. Look, man, I can talk it. Radio stations playing this music. We've been saying it for a minute. I want to hear a song. I actually told him, man, I want to hear a song, like I tell you, I want to hear a song that talk about kidnapping politicians, holding them for ransom. I remember a few years ago, Lamamba night, and shout out to the elder, by the way, and be out forever, man. We was in one of the islands. We was in one of the islands. As a matter of fact, we was in St. Kitts. We was in St. Kitts with some man them for the blocks. And the conversation was, the man was discussing, yo, man, let me go and kidnap some tourists and hold them for ransom. Because things, life hard. The government doing bare foolishness about the place and getting opportunities to the youths. All the youths got is guns and drugs. All they got is guns and drugs. And the conversation, and Lamamba night, we sit there with Biap, we preaching the Biap message to the youths, change your life, blah, 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 do the right thing. Bam, shout out to all the people who know the struggle. And guess what? These youths talking about, look, man, like Rasta, you hear all that, right? Right now, I feel like we would kidnap some tourists, though. The place plenty full of tourist ships coming in, plenty full. Let me go and snatch up some tourists, big man. Call the Ministry of Tourism. Listen, but they don't put down money. These tourist heads can fly. Y'all didn't want to hear that, though, right? You ain't gonna hear nobody on the radio. You ain't gonna hear Hot 97, 98.1, which I think is a government radio station. You ain't gonna hear them playing that song. But you hear them playing a song about, kill another nigga, might charge you. You're going to hear that, right? You're going to hear all them tunes, this the women and, gunman tune. You can hear all them tunes, right? Yeah. Yeah. The youths listening, family. The youths tuning in. And we promoting it big time. Big time. Versi Wild. What the other fella name? What the name again? Duck, Sluggy Duck, Sluggy something. The slug fella. Big tunes, scabical tunes. The girl them, the young them, the teenage girl, we push this whole vibe, and the government ain't got no problem. The Ministry of Education has no problem with that. So be okay. We are going to educate our children to follow that road, that pattern. Now you got primary school children, 9 years old, telling another 9-year-old end his life. Stop him from breathing. Crack open his head with that rock. This is where we at, family. This is where we at. And this is the new norm they talking about. Is this the new norm? Because everybody, this new norm. Is this the new norm we talking about? I gonna tell you all this, right, family? I don't know how much more of this y'all plan to take here. I don't know if we on the precipice of snapping and saying enough is enough, because 70% of the island didn't support the administration during the polls, which was a secret survey that told them that the people in supporting them, the climate change they talking about is the climate of the country, is what they talking about. The globe been warming. The earth does warm up and cool down ever so often. That ain't a secret. Do some research, family. That is not a secret. It does that. Like, you got seasons on the earthly level. You got the winter, you got your summer, you got your fall, your spring. So guess what? The universe also goes through a seasonal cycle. Come on, family. You let them trick you. It warms up, it cools down. It warms up, it cools down. It is the inhalation and exhaling of life. Energy flowing. That's all it is. The world is a cycle. We're going through the cycle now. We're at the point where the cycle is shifting from one constellation house to another. This is the time of Aquarius. The Pisces, the fish is out. The two fish, and whatever came with it, y'all can read between the lines, is out. This is the day of knowledge, the pouring out of knowledge, which is the water. So the water is going to rise. So all that talk about we need the 2% global, what they call it now again, the lady said, the 2% global warming, blah, 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 blah. The water is going to rise. There's no if and a but. There's nothing y'all can do to stop that. Nothing. This is the time of Aquarius. It is the pouring out of the water, both symbolically and physically, both consciously and spiritually. Knowledge is going to come. Oh, that's what that is. Yes, the water is rising. Because the temperature is rising, you can't change it at this point. You could talk about all you like. That is a done deal. The climate they're talking about is the people now waking up. The people are who waking up, hence the ionosphere, the energy the human beings produce, energy of consciousness. Understand that, family. So they're trying their best to put you back to sleep. The children, family, have found the matches. The children have found the matches. We have a problem. We have a problem, family. There's an old African proverbs, the children that are rejected, marginalized, oppressed, and abused will burn the village down just to feel its warmth. Understand that here? End his life. Stop him from breathing. And the other youths listening to this is like in shock and awe. We left the devil in our house and shook his hand. Serious, family. Serious. So this what we're doing now, right? So this is where we at. So here we're getting on. Let me hear y'all play a song on the radio that say kidnap a tourist and hold him for ransom. How about this? Run up in a politician house and hold him for ransom. How about that? How about that? How about that? Had that on rotation over and over and over. Play on the vans going to school. Yeah, play on the vans. Especially the schools on the South Coast and the West Coast, where you can see all the tourists walking about. Yeah. Play them tunes on the radio. Yeah, we're going to snatch up a tourist. We're going to tie him down, duct tape that, and we're going to hold him for ransom. Yeah, call the Ministry of Tourism. Listen, look, man. One little paper, though. We got a couple of little tourists right here. We kidnap you. Better yet, take the whole bus, the tour bus. Call the taxi man and get in work. Allow the taxi man. Take the whole tour bus. Reroute that. Reroute that, man. Yeah, we got a whole bus. How that sound? Write them tunes. Put them tunes on the radio. Yeah, want to hear them tunes on the radio, man. I bet y'all don't hear one. Bet you Sluggy Slug, whatever his name is, but he don't play them tunes or the Wild Verse, he don't play them tunes. The Indian fella, come on, man. Come on, man. But anything Scabical, anything Gunman, yeah, promote that. They block them, man. Yeah, brah. Yeah, we could do that, though. That's good, right? Yeah. See what time it is, man. We see what time it is. Enough is enough, though. I could tell you that. The fuse done lit. What manner of evil is this? This is one big colossal joke. That's what this is. And I agree with you, family. This is one big colossal joke. I see a clip a couple of days ago with our prime servant in Ghana. Let me push in the clutch real quick. Giving a speech. And at first, I thought I would listen to Marcus Garvey. The intonation of the words and the vernacular pronunciation and the diction sounded to me like Marcus' speech with a bit of Haile Selassie I. So I had to press play, look at it like, yo, wait, hold up. What is this? You for real? You for real? You playing with fire here? I don't know. Somebody better talk to her, man. You playing with fire. In them Sluggy Dan, that nigga is no Dan. And I said it. So unless that Dan is an acronym for something else. ISIS, get on it. Straight up. It's that time though, family. We call people out, man, because y'all doing beer foolishness and not being held accountable. That's what happening. Got the whole world looking at Barbados and laughing at the whole nation. And we gonna sit back and talk. Yeah, this is the time of prophecy. You got to fulfill the book. Well, part of the book also said, prepare a day of slaughter for those that oppress the children of God. Listen, hold on, man. Let me go. Yo, somebody put that verse up. Let me see who could find that verse. Find that verse in the Bible that says, prepare a day of slaughter for the oppressor and his children. That's the thing. God didn't even stop at the man that did it. He said for the oppressor and their children. Let me see if y'all can find that verse. Cause you know the Christians on my site, your pastor don't preach that. I bet you never even heard that in your life, you Rasta man, you lying here. That in the Bible. That must be in your Bible. Now go check your Bible for it. Go use your phone and Google it. I ain't even giving you the verse. If you're interested, you're going to find it. If you find it, post it in the comments below. Prepare a day of slaughter. So since we're going to deal with the prophecy, a lot of people talk about, yeah, Rasta man, them things in the Bible, you got to fulfill the prophecy, the book. You know, we got to live in these times. It's the end times. But the Bible also said, prepare the day of slaughter. So what happened to that? Nobody want to have that conversation because it, still fight Rasta. The man tell me they can't even legalize ganja for Rasta. Still fight Rasta. The ancestors need to send her to hell. No. That'd be too convenient. We don't want to go into hell. She have to give account for all she has done. Like we all have to give account for all we have done. That's the best part. Judgment. This judgment. Not even the dog that pisseth on the wall of Babylon shall escape in these times. Not even the dog gonna get a break. So I ain't gonna worry about what his sister there doing, the prime servant. She's depositing her wealth in her karma account. Like I am doing, like you are doing, like we are all doing. So the question is, I hope when the check come, you willing to cash it because you ain't got no choice. Because after all, you reap what you sow. Them man, them promoting beer foolishness, smoke the place, got the youth's head tie up. Yo, stop he from breathing. Is what you could, a 9-year-old. Yo, and we don't think that's alarming. Oh no, the boy just, the boys, children, the children that's look, man. Look, you got 12-year-old children going to school and getting bullied to the point where they don't even want to go to school, want to stay home. I got other youth telling me they want to commit suicide. I'm like, word? What? Like, hold on. What going on? Man, I can't take it no more, man. Like, wait, hold up, man. Mothers complaining they don't know what to do. Hey, I'm hearing too many complaints. Something is wrong. Santia, I call in your name, man. Something wrong. Straight. And if y'all ain't going to address the issue, I telling you, man. You know what? Y'all can't address the issue. That's the truth. I'm sorry. Aunt Rose, man, always tell me, don't ask a person to do what you know they can't do, and don't ask somebody to do what you know you can do for yourself. So we will deal with it as best we can with the resources we have, and trust the Almighty to grant us the rest. Straight. Y'all don't worry. According to Stephanie Lashley, yeah, we are doing the government's work. That's what they told us back then. We was bringing in Movado Cartel. We had a meeting with Stephanie Lashley. And I could say Stephanie Lashley because the name is Stephanie Lashley. Yeah, man. But anyhow, we are doing the government's work. We are the government. You I try not to even be like that, man. I don't stay cool though. This is a colossal joke for real. But the joke's on us, family. What manner of evil is this? When you could get in the paper and declare, yo, hold on. Where in the world is Caswell Franklin? I want to know. Where in the world is Caswell Franklin? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where in the world is Caswell Franklin? Ghanaian nurses desperately needed, says head of QEH. By the way, the head of QEH, her name is Juliette Bino Sutherland. Now, her name happened to be Sutherland. Apparently, I think this is the wife of Dwight Sutherland. Yeah, you know that minister. I ain't saying she get the job because she is wife. I'm saying she get the job and she is his wife. That's all I'm saying. But anyhow, Miss Sutherland is in the paper, allowing us to know with her. Anyhow, Miss Sutherland is here, the executive chairman of the QEH. Nurses coming from Ghana are needed to fill critical shortages in the healthcare system. The imminent arrival of more nurses from Africa. Well, hold on. There's 200. Y'all know this is two. Wait, hold on. There are 200 nurses coming. The imminent arrival of more nurses from the African country was announced recently by Prime Servant Mia Amor-Montley. Listen, family, I gonna put this up here too. Let me just drop this here in the box. Let's drop this in the box. Santia is no longer Minister of Education. Wait, I've been living under a rock. Hang on a second. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Roll it back a second. Hold on. Let me roll this back a second. Santia is no longer the Minister of Education. Sorry, I've been under a rock. This is the reality. This is true. It's now Miss Cummins. But Miss Cummins she's a minister now. She was a senator, right? She now has I don't even know. She's now a minister, apparently. So wait. When this happened, ISIS, somebody talk to me, man. All right, bring me up to speed on that. But in the meantime, and in between time, so the nurses from Ghana coming in. The Prime Servant recently announced that we'll be getting some more nurses. The lady said, Miss Bino, where is it? Has it? Bino Sutherland noted that the QEH has vacancies for nurses. Vacancies. Where in the world is Caswell Franklin? Is my question. What happened to the nurses that were on strike because they weren't getting paid? Did they get pay up to no, family? Can we get a report on that? Can somebody bring us up to speed on that? Did the nurses get Mr. Caswell Franklin? Please announce to the people in Barbados what was the outcome of the whole walk and strike a couple times and all that. What was the outcome of that? Did that pay off? Pun intended. Inquiring minds want to know. As a matter of fact, I would ask you to come on, but I know you ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I can call it like I see it, man. I'm calling it out, man. I then made several attempts. You know that too. You and I both know that. I got the messages to prove that. And you never responded. Never. And I still got the messages. But anyhow, not for my sake. That's cool. It was for the people's sake. You ain't doing me no favors. The people want to know though, what happened to the nurses? Because I told you, as a matter of fact, when you had the Zoom meeting for the nurses, and I received the link via a source, assuming it was an open meeting, not realize it was a private closed meeting, I did apologize. I asked for permission to speak, and I spoke in the Zoom meeting, which I hope was recorded. If not, that's fine. I'm sure nurses will recognize my voice and my face and the background. And I made it very clear, I don't think what you're doing is the right thing, because you're going to get the nurses set up to get fired and get replaced, and they're going to bring in more nurses and justify it. But y'all ain't listen, right? So now that the nurses are their vacancies, well, 200 vacancies? Wait, oh Lord. So let me get this straight. Listen to this carefully, Mr. Caswell. I'm talking to you personally. And I told you this on the phone in the Zoom meeting. While you were in bed, by the way. Sleeping, clearly. If they are bringing in, if there are vacancies, Miss Sutherland, let me get her up front here. Big, yes, the wife of Dwight Sutherland. Yes, I'm not saying, she's just his wife. If you are saying to Barbados, Miss Bino Sutherland, that there are 200 vacancies in the hospital currently, the implication is that when the nurses was lamenting about overwork and underpay, it would imply that they were being overworked and underpaid because the vacancies would have overwhelmed the healthcare system and put the pressure on those who were working. Not true. So obviously, at some point, pressure bust pipes. They could only do but so much. They're not machines. They're not robots. They're human. There's only so much they can do and take. So here we are now, where you admit to the whole Barbados with a broad smile and your lovely Orisha Yellow, quite frankly, that the hospital have vacancies. So you was working on nurses to death like a slave master. They started to protest, ask for a little assistance. Were those nurses was that issue with nurses resolved? I would like to think that the head in charge of QEH would have been the one advocating on behalf, and not Mr. Franklin as a union, for the needs of the nurses that work under her care. Listen, man, I'm telling you all tonight is that sore night. Miss Sutherland, you up front, man. What have you done with our nurses, Miss Sutherland? Inquiring minds want to know. What have you done with the nurses is what we want to know. I can pause real quick for commercial break, family. Go tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Y'all think I playing? They got more to drop tonight, man. And I ain't playing. More to drop tonight. Enough is enough. I tell y'all, tonight is our sore night. This been going on too long. We have allowed these administrators to do what they feel like. Not no more, though. Not no more. Not no more. Take this time real quick. Go tell a friend, tell a friend. We'll be right back. Making that sore sport. Yeah, I do a commercial breaks now and little breaks in between, man. I getting this thing down, pop. Feel like I in the BBC studio, man. BBC, man. That's our level I'm thinking right now, man. This going far because when they're playing around, man, they're gonna get the spotlight put on y'all. 200 vacancies. Anyhow, in other news tonight, in another magazine, I came across an article online. Not sure the people who actually own it or how authentic it is, but me personally speaking, it's a news line, something called CNR. Now, in my research, it came across this and it was very clear. So I wanted to share this with you all real quick. I think I put the post, the last one up, the Barbados Today. So it's only right that I put this one up as well. Let me just go ahead and get the link first of all. Y'all like that one? Oh, y'all like the little commercial breaky break? Y'all like that little snap between? Okay. I love it too. I love it. This is the article right here. This is the link in the chat. For those who know coming on, welcome. Shem, I see you. President, okay, I see you, family. I see you, Mr. Mosley. I give thanks. I give to ISIS. Jeez on, man. I gotta do some research on this though. I can't. Me and name her cabinet after the league election. I see you, Phil. Oh, we gonna touch on something in a minute, Phil. She's not a minister, but look. So who is this Cummins lady? Who is this Cummins lady? Who is she? Somebody please tell me, who is this lady? Who is this lady? Another news though, family, front page news, as always. Our prime servant went to Ghana again. But let me say this though. Ghana has apologized for its role in the alleged and the most cruel slave trade. The Ghanaian people are the ones that basically was capturing and shuttling people around, because it wasn't like they brought people from other parts of Africa, brought them into Ghana, and this is a news. These are the children of those who would have done the crime according to the narrative. And listen to my words carefully. So understand it's a culture to deceive their own people. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying that in a negative way or in a positive way. I'm just saying, despite Ghana apologizing, the Prime Minister on behalf of Ghana, that's equivalent to Nelson Mandela forgiving white people for what they did in South Africa. Not everybody felt the same way. Listen to me carefully. Not everyone felt the same way. So because he apologized, don't mean that people actually feel sorry. People made money enough because of that, and they never gave it back. Quite frankly, Ghana didn't say sorry and gave us some reparation for that. We call it. Imagine she in Ghana talking about reparation when Ghana benefited financially from the transatlantic slave. Man, don't start me tonight, family. I'm telling y'all, man, it's that sort of night. Energy can't done. It was never done. The man to make our bow, so I figured I'd show him a little bit. Ain't the bowing, homie. It's the source. How you gonna stop the source? Explain that to me. You lucky you ain't collapse on the spot. For real. Then again, family is our sort of time, family. You in Ghana, prime servant, talking about reparation, and you ain't held Ghana accountable. You satisfied with getting 200 more nurses to come to Barbados, pay them more money than you paying the ones in Barbados who was just asking you for a little extra something because times is big rough. I got friends who know nurses. I know nurses personally that might turn a little, what they call it now? It turn what they call it? What the Bushel term is? Turn a trick, turn a fear, pick a fear. I really don't know the term, but might prostitute herself just to get a little extra cash to make ends meet and put food on the table for the children. That ain't right. And you got the unmitigated gall to get there in Ghana and talk about reparation while you in Ghana. So what? Ghana says sorry, so they off the hook? So let me get this straight. If England says sorry, then they off the hook too with reparation, or that is a different conversation. See, y'all be talking, right? But I know y'all don't have the interest of the people. Y'all just be spitting out the rhetoric that y'all hear, from listening to the conversations, from eavesdropping the people's phone calls, from probably watching certain podcasts. So y'all figure is the new trend to speak on certain things, but y'all ain't understanding the science and the spiritual order and the divine wisdom that comes with it. That's why y'all gonna never get it. Y'all will never get the power to a bald head, man. Facts. You in Ghana talking about reparation when Ghana was the one shipping people across the water, gladly capturing their own brothers and sisters and shuttling them into hell. But Ghana says sorry, so that's all right. They don't owe us nothing. But they gave us nurses. So we should be thankful, right? Right. Call lip service. Look, man, if it was lip service, I would at least appreciate it. That's not lip service. That is plain deception. It is plain deception. And only those who are, what is it? Blind and those who are deaf can't see the writing on the wall. But blessed is the man and woman that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Me ain't want nothing from one. Somebody told me once that me could do something for Rasta. Me can do nothing for Rastafari. Facts. Can do nothing for Rastafari but bow out. Gracefully bow out. And let Rasta run the program. That's the only thing she could do. Nothing else she could do. And I can prove it. Facts. Anyhow, go read this article as well. Barbados to receive 200 more Ghanaian nurses. Well. Barbados is set to receive 200 more Ghanaian nurses who will complement the staffing needs of the island's country. The Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, disclosed this during Ghana's 65th Independence Day celebration held at the Cape Coast Stadium in the Central Region. Ms. Mottley, in her address, expressed her appreciation to the government for extending help to her country's health sector. Help. Only help. Okay. I stand here on your Independence Day to thank the people of Ghana for being able to support us in our need for nurses, with the first 95 nurses having gone to Barbados in July 2020. We thank you, the government of the people of Ghana, for the most generous gesture. We are heartened that they have made a huge difference in our public healthcare system. So much so that we have completed an interview for another 200 nurses to come to Barbados in the near future. Ghana and Barbados have signed an agreement for the recruitment of nurses from Ghana. Listen, see this part right here? The word agreement is basically contract. You know, let me get it right. They have a contract. There's a contract. We don't, will they post the stipulations of the contract? You know, you ain't seeing that. Where's the transparency? Post the contract. Let me see what the nurses getting versus what the nurses in Barbados have to beg for on a world stage. Laughing stock, man. Colossal joke. What manner of evil is this? What manner? What manner of evil is this, family? All I got to say to y'all, right, family, is that, you know, we got to get in tune, man. We got to get in tune, man. That's all I'm saying. If we don't get in tune, man, I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? What more can be said? I mean, somebody please tell me. Tell me I got it wrong. Tell me I got it wrong, man. They don't care nothing about us here. And all that trying to hold on to your job, it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. Rasta been telling you this forever. You mind it? Rasta, you got to bow. You got to bow. The man was adamant too. Rasta, you got to bow. You got to bow. You got to bow. You lose. You can't even smoke a spliff. I'll be right back, man. Y'all can tell I enjoying this, right? Kind of get me to bring my vibe down a little bit so I don't go too far. My little way of checking myself and coming back into focus, man. So I give thanks for those who made this possible, man. I have some beautiful people supporting me, really. And I say that because, you know, I don't even know them. Strangers, complete strangers. Ain't like I know people for a while and this is, you know, strangers, man. Even this shirt, like I tell you, even this shirt, man, like I tell you, man, strangers, people I don't even know that simply watch and finding ways how they could assist to enhance, family. The People Liberation Army. The People Liberation Army. The PLA. The PLA. Okay. That's what time it is, man. The people go, listen, it's only the people going to make this happen. Real thing. 70% of the people, that's sufficient. Democracy is majority rule. We are the ruling government. De facto government. I'm telling you, we just have to claim it. It's just a matter of claiming it. Like, yo, look, y'all sit down, man. That's all we got to do. Stand up and the whole game is over. They've been living off our backs for far too long. Much too long. Living off our backs much too long. And guess what? Rastafari been saying so. And I ain't making this a Christian Rasta issue, so don't even go down that road. I'm simply saying that Rasta been going through it for a while, trying to tell you all this for a while. The government has done nothing for Rastafari. Why? Because they can do nothing for Rastafari. I said I have the proof, right? Let me show you. So in other news now, yes, in other news now, the school dress code to be more inclusive. Look, I don't know how they can't make this stuff up. To be more inclusive of Rastafari and other religious faiths. Now, get what I'm about to tell you, family. I want y'all to get this clearly. Wait, hold up. That's the COVID chart there on that side there. You for real? They still got them things there though? Anybody studying COVID? Anybody studying no COVID? Ukraine war going on, people moving back and forth through borders, no tests, no kits, no PCR, not come. Nothing. So anybody studying no COVID, y'all colossal joke, man. But anyhow, Rastafari dress code. Family, let me show y'all something. Let me start this here first. Imagine, right, that there's people in Barbados right now growing marijuana and probably distributing it, maybe locally and internationally. A Caucasian, let me call a spade, a white man growing marijuana, distributing marijuana in Barbados, and the Rasta man can't get nowhere involved in that business whatsoever to generate income, to be able to create his own environment to sustain himself and his family. Imagine that. Oh, but Rasta, the government give you all permission to smoke a spliff in the place of worship and grow it in the place of worship. Who tell one this? Wait, the government did what? The government gave Rasta permission to smoke a spliff, carry some minimum amount. I don't even know how much it is, and nominal amount, and you can smoke it at the Ibernacle, your place of worship. Well, who tell one of that? The first place of worship is a place of worship for Rasta is the Ibernacle. That building is a sacred place. Rastafari is sacred. The body is the temple of the Most High, Spirit of God, power to the Trinity. Rastafari, Haile Selassie I. So when y'all sat with Rasta, the Rasta didn't tell you all that. That the body is who houses the Spirit, the power of the Trinity. The body is the temple. Hence, Rastafari, wherever Rastafari go, is a sacred place. The place of worship is the vessel, the body. But you got to register now as a church. Therefore, you get don't pay taxes. As a matter of fact, that's what you should do. As Rasta, you should register as a religious deity, entity, I should say, and go tax-free. Concessions right, left, and center. Because I is the temple of the Most High, power of the Trinity, Haile Selassie I. Overstand that, the energy you feel, and because I going into Ibernacle and chant Isis and beat drum, that place in a sacred place, we consecrate it as a place of fellowship. What makes it sacred is when I and I brethren and sistren come forward and we beat the drum and chant in harmony. That will make it sacred. Just wood and paint. We are deal with.
I didn't understand that.
Wait, Bixby, you all in my business. You better cut that out. You see this AI? Tell you, boy, intelligence. She said she didn't understand that. Rastafari. We know you don't understand it. We know. Rasta. It's time to stand up here. Stop talk Rasta and live Rasta on a different vibration. Because these people take Rasta for joke. She going to include Rasta in dress code. The only reason that they doing this because of the Islamic faith in Barbados. Let me show you all something. Imagine Rastafari sistering for years, Rastafari brethren for years getting disrespect when you get certain places. Yo, take off that thing off your head. Take it off. The man key name about you. Take it off. Can't come in here. This, that, and third. But recently, the prime servant allowed the Islamic community, because the hijab, it's a big international issue with sisters wearing the hijab and always have to do certain things. No, we're going to allow them to wear the hijab, but you know what? Let the Rasta sisters come there too. Let them, put them in the picture, man. You can wear yours now too. So they were doing it for the Muslim community. What happened is they allow Rasta to piggyback on that initiative. And I use that word deliberately because it's disrespectful. Women should be glad that they do that. We should be glad though that they do it anyhow, after so long, They didn't do it for Rasta. They had to include Rasta because it would look funny if they didn't do it. But they didn't do it for Rasta. I could prove it. You want to know how? Simple. Went to the court the other day with brother Phil, by the way. Big up to Phil and Barbados Sovereignty Movement and Barbados Sovereignty Party. Joined the hearing in the Supreme Court and was told by not just 1, 2, or 3 court officers to remove my as a matter of fact, they pulled Lumumba Knight out the building. But first, they didn't want to let us in. But that argument failed. We got past that. They didn't even want to let us in. They said we couldn't come in. They didn't give no valid reason, some lame brain something. When they checked, that wasn't holding up. So we came in. We go into the room. They didn't want us to go in the room. They tried to stop us from going in the room. Another lame brain excuse. That didn't work. We come out. We go into the room. They come up with another lame brain excuse now. That failed. Then they came with another lame brain excuse, but when they can't read the time inside the building. They go, if they can stay, when they go to take it off because they know Rasta don't deal with our science. You got to take it off. I tell myself over it. Why you got to take it off? Because the other day, the prime servant gave permission to wear for Rasta. You know what I was told? No. She didn't get permission. She gave permission to Rasta women. It was given to the Rastafari women to wear their headpiece, not Rasta man. I said to myself, what manner of evil is this? You telling me that they allow Rasta women to wear head wrap because of their culture and they practice as Rastafari, but the Rastafari man can wear his head cover for the same purpose? What manner of, the man was adamant about this so much so that when I was going to deliberately protest and going and keep mine on, they threatened about getting us removed. Yeah, right here in BIM. So now that they're going to allow the Rasta to go to school, they're gonna what's that? School dress code to be more inclusive. Rasta been getting in school for decades though. There's only now when they want to include Rasta. Oh, sorry, I forgot. And other faiths. But what other faith does go ahead dress in Barbados? Tell me. What manner of evil is this? I don't want to even go on this road with this lady here. Members of the Rastafarian community are being given the assurance that school policy governing dress code will be reviewed in the coming months and their concerns will be taken into account. Their concerns taken into account after all these years. Yo, man, I just go laugh because if I don't laugh, I will spaz, right? And I don't want to spaz because I know children just watch the program. That's why certain chat groups, I just go, no, I don't know. You got elderly people in certain chat groups. Look, see that 7, 8, 9, what, anyhow. Yeah, laundry. I do that personally. Family, what manner of evil is this? What this woman here talking about? She no come. Somebody pull her one. Somebody give her my number, please. Tell her call me. Tell her call me. Let me set this record straight. Since they don't know, the Rastafarian community. Look, read that again. The Rastafarian community, members of the Rastafarian community are being given the assurance that school policy governing dress code will be reviewed in the coming months, and their concerns will be taken into account. All concerns taken into account. Look, this is the second time, right? She gave a statement that I noticed personally questions her level of intelligence. I ain't say she ain't went to school and getting the degrees. I ain't saying not. But you can go to school and get degrees if you got enough degrees to grease the right hands. Not everybody who went to school like get a degree earned it. Then again, everybody earns a degree. Some via study, some via pay. I'm not suggesting that she, by any means, paid for her degrees. I am simply saying this is the second statement she's making that I have heard that questions, it brings to question who this woman really is, though. Like you, this is of your own accord, or somebody gave you a speech to read? Because I think she's a very intelligent woman. I met her, I didn't know who she was, and the conversation I had with her and her daughter, or daughters, I think it was, led me to think this woman is an intelligent woman. We had a beautiful conversation. I did not know at the time who she was. It's only after she walked away that someone whispered in my ear, yo, that's the new minister. And I was like, what? I wish I had known that because I would have engaged her even more. So I don't know, sis, like you I honestly feel, right, that somebody giving you these notes and you just reading off a script. You reading off a script. You got to reading off a script because this ain't making no sense. The rat are concerned. We have a way more. Look, man. Anyhow, let me post this article here now too, in case y'all want to read this one as well. Let me put this up in the chat too. You know, my give thanks to the research team. Intelligence is not common sense. Well, I ain't even go that far and said it because, like I tell you, we had a very intriguing conversation, and at the time, like I said, I was not aware of who she had recently been appointed to. Had I known that, I would have taken it to another level to question that aspect of it. But I gather that she's a woman of intelligence, and I would give her that. I'm not going to say wrong. But I'm beginning to think that either she is not in charge and is just giving stuff. She's doing what she's told, or I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But it's only now that Rasta getting this thing because of other faiths, you know, because that's just how it go. Rasta, man. Always Rasta. Always Rasta. How about just letting us be and let me go and do your own thing? How about Barbados government giving Rastafari the reparations that they owe Rastafari since they went ahead and have a cannabis bill allowing people to come in Barbados and cultivate, manufacture, and distribute cannabis in Barbados, and there are people sitting in duds up to now because they're doing the same thing. How about reparation for those families whose husbands were lost at sea and was probably eaten by guppies and not killed by any other agent that represent the so-called government? How about those young men who lost their lives allegedly trying to import goods into Barbados, allegedly, although they were just sitting there quietly having a meditation? Big up to Iacobi Maloney forever and ever and ever. What about the young men who sit in doors right now but having a spliff? What about them? What about them? Imagine the police raid my house a few years back under the guise that I am trafficking drugs, and come to search my place with this bogus warrant, although they ease in the middle of the night like a no-knock warrant. They didn't knock at the door once. They came to break the lock and ease in. I don't even know if that's legal. And if it was a no-knock warrant, what evidence did they have that me allegedly just come to search? They didn't come to arrest, you know, just to search. Anyhow. That place down the road, go search there and see what you find though. Special force, ski mask, man. Nobody frightened for y'all. Nobody ain't frightened for y'all. Y'all doing this thing got people terrorized. That lady house that y'all running to the other day in the middle of the night got the woman paranoid up to now and petrified. Y'all ain't got no conscience. None. No empathy. And this little rock, your cousin, your brother, that's why the ski master want to recognize. Wait, John, that you? Tom, that you? This thing get out of hand, man. It get out of hand, family. What manner of evil is this? We just gonna sit back and wait till it knock on our door, right? You know, Barbados like that sort of thing. It ain't my business, so Rasta, man. I hear you, but I can't really, you know. I hear you, but I can't really, you know. They made a way for a Muslim in the Senate. Jeez, Brandon. Oh. You know what though? Grand rising to you, family. Anika Hope. Speaking of hope, we may got to make that call in a few. Anyhow, family, check that link out and y'all get a chance and see the more madness they're doing in the island. Politically incorrect, as always. Bring you straight, raw, no chase. This in the water, don't run, family. This is straight 181 proof. Straight. It's gonna make your chest hairs look like they got a perm, and it's gonna put a perm on your chest hairs. Anyhow, family, They want to help Rastafari right now, right? Inclusive. They're gonna make the code inclusive of Rasta. I mean, after all these years, a light bulb went off. You know what, though? We should probably include Rasta, you know, because after all, you know, Rasta been here like forever. In other news, disturbing news. And by the way, shout out to the nurses in Barbados, those who are working actively. We give thanks for you. We really do appreciate you and all you do. The ones sincerely who love what they do, you know, sincerely love what they do. Yeah, we talking about those. Also, shout out to the nurses who protest their treatment despite your co-workers, your colleagues not agreeing with you. We recommend, we acknowledge your courage, and we recommend that y'all continue the good fight. Continue the good fight. And if we here at Politically Incorrect can do anything for you, please do let us know and box us. As a matter of fact, you could check us on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's what it is. Atlantic time, basically. For those watching in other countries, 8 o'clock p.m. And or PayPal account, if you want to offer assistance in any form, is eBarilia@gmail.com. And if you want to reach us via email, it's politically.in.correct246@gmail.com. If you want WhatsApp, you want to drop us a message, telephone number is 838-8253. That's 838-8253, area code 246. Feel free. We're here supporting you 1,000 to the thousandth power percent, whatever that is. So do the math. Do the math. That's what's going on. Continue to fight. As far as the nurses from Ghana coming here, they're looking for opportunity. I don't blame them either. They're not the ones to blame, family. They're just looking for opportunity to better their lives, and whatever the agreement, whatever was made, must have been very attractive for them to just leave their home and come here and help us, because apparently Ghana has such an excess amount of nurses doing nothing that they can send 200 here. We don't have sufficient, and they got more than enough, which is strange because I've seen some of the Ghanaian hospitals, quite frankly, and it paints a very different picture. But that none of my business, though. You know me? That none of my business, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, family. Politically Incorrect. By the way, shout out to the family in Canada. Big shout out to the family in Montreal and T. Open Day, Judge Open Day. We give thanks for you too. Cheers. Let me get Sanders sipping. Let me pull one of my. Yeah, let me pull a moving, balance myself. But in other news, family, speaking of Canada, imagine that. Y'all remember her? Y'all remember that Elsa? We had that little storm called Elsa. Y'all remember that last year sometime? That kind of destroyed a lot of, that put a few damages in place in the Barbados. It was rough. Now imagine a group out of Canada deciding out of loyalty for home, listen, we want to help. So we're going to put together some stuff, care packages and, stuff to help people that would have needs in those kind of situations, and ship it to Barbados, get it sent to Barbados. Not that the consulate in Canada helped them to send goods back home to Barbados in the form of paying at least for the shipment, if nothing else. Or paying for half, if nothing else, or making a donation towards it, if nothing else. Or at least buying water for those doing the work, if nothing else. They did nothing. But this group, nevertheless, was not disheartened. They stayed the course. They networked, they connect with people, they contacted companies, and Canada as a whole stepped up for Barbados. And they were able to raise a lot of stuff, a lot of goods to send home in the form of aid for those who were displaced by this storm. Shipment day came, package left. Finally, despite resources being limited, they pooled, worked together, and got it accomplished. So far, so good. Package arrived in Barbados shortly thereafter, being shipped from Canada, regarding Hurricane Elsa since last year, July. Last year, July. And up to date, March 2022, the package, the goods that were for Elsa to be distributed through an organization here in Barbados, and I won't call the name now. The goods still in the port, though, family. They weren't cleared. Barbados refused to sign a waiver on the goods coming in. Wait, what manner of evil is this? Barbados refused to sign a waiver on goods donated to help people in the storm that were suffering, that were displaced because of the storm. Elsa, the government, this government that everybody seemed to love so much, which is not true though, because I know that everybody don't love them so much, quite frankly, did nothing. They sat on their hands and they left it in the port, and it's sitting in the port as we speak. As we speak. This is March 20. It's almost, we are closer to July than we were last year. And it is still in the port. Not cleared because Barbados refused to give it a waiver to help people. But Mia cares. We know she cares. That was never the question. The question is, what does she care about? You see, in a post-colonial country, the people are unaware of neo-colonialism. Don't have a clue what that even means. So therefore, we are of the opinion that we free. Oh, we free. We are free, all right. You're free to choose which plantation you're working for, whether Shepherd, KFC, or Chafet. Whether Cole Williams, Jada, or Bajurkum. Well, not Bajurkum, the other one there, Maloney. You're free to choose which plantation you're working for, but you ain't free to do, you ain't free. Freedom come with a cost that y'all have never paid. Yes, family. Unbelievable that those goods could still be in the port. Very sad. Listen, not just that. There's some goods that would have had an expiration date on them. It is not sad, family, to be honest. Sad would be, somebody passing, something unnatural. That would be sad. What this is evil, pure evil, pure evil. We got to start calling a spade, man. Only evil people do evil deeds, man. How you going to stop people from getting supplies after a storm that displaced them? Why would you do that? Do I know if the items were sent in the charity's name? To my knowledge, it was sent to a recognized organization here that does function that way. Yes. And like I said, I could call the name, but I'll leave it out for now. If those goods are, listen to me carefully again. Somebody send this to who they gotta run. One of y'all spies that on here, do me a favor and put y'all do some work tonight. Go tell your boss. Go tell a friend to tell a friend that if those goods are not released by Monday, this podcast comes on at 8 o'clock at night, right? If those goods are not released by Monday, man, go tell a friend to tell a friend. That's all they're going to say. Because their documents and their names to these documents, there's correspondence and names attached to these correspondence, these emails back and forth and these messages that will be posted We gonna know who doing what and saying what, family. It's already known. Don't play around. Don't play around. Y'all have a false sense of security, man. Really. Y'all think that Barbados and Barbadians are going to just keep bowing down and laying down because what y'all just think that y'all going to just keep pushing people in the corner, and for some reason y'all going to just maintain some false identity of superiority in the face of gods. What do you think going to happen, man? Like, what you think going to happen? We thank you, though. We thank you. Oh, we thank you. They're trying to suffocate the inhabitants of the island slowly. I could not have said it more eloquently. That deserves some, that statement right there deserves all the stars that are available, man. They are trying to suffocate the inhabitants of the island slowly. One blow kill the old cow now. Yeah, we realize who the cow you referring to is, though. Saving them for the next care package program. You might be right, Bentham. Bob Bertram, you might be right. Oh, the goods had to be vaccinated first. Okay. Oh, you had to get vaccinated first. Okay, interesting. Who takes responsibility for this wickedness? Boy, that's a good question. The email will tell us, though. Oh, man. Like, for real. Nah, though. This March. That can't fly. You see, we keep normalizing and accepting insanity, you know. These folks insane, but we have normalized it so much that we have just accepted it. And the world is looking and laughing. Our prime servant in Ghana told about reparation from Europe and the European countries when Ghana was the one that was shuttling people on the ship. Europe didn't go into Africa and travel across Africa and kidnap people and held them in cells and sold them. They what they're guilty of is buying stolen property. That's what they're guilty of. But the one that did the stealing, what happened to that? Wait, my God, I can't. You can't make this stuff up, family. You in Ghana celebrating the anniversary of an independence, 65 years, and you don't hold Ghana accountable? Why? You don't have the tenacity, the testicular, well, you don't have the testicular fortitude. Sorry, my apology. Look, unless, of course, he gave you a check and you would tell nobody, wait, I might be wrong here. I might be speaking out of turn. You might have got a check and you ain't telling nobody, because you know, like you got the one for China. It's only because of India that we knew what was going on. Had it not been for India, we would not have a clue. We need to stop allowing and start demanding. I agree in part, family. Yes, we need to stop allowing, but we don't have to demand. We don't have to demand anything. We need to inform them that we no longer subscribe to that. Just inform them very subtly, because to demand it, in a sense, conveys the message that they have it to give. You see? They don't even have it to give. We've always had it. We just want to notify them that, oh, wait, look, now I realize, no, I ain't, no, I good now. I don't want to be governed by you anymore. I going to self-govern. Be good. I didn't realize that you were, sorry, I didn't realize that I acquiesced without knowing to my birth certificate and my ID card. I didn't realize that that actually meant more than what I thought it meant. I thought it was just, ID card, birth certificate. I had no idea that a certificate is just that. It's a certificate. It's a certificate. So the question is, what is a certificate? That class coming soon, family. I'm working on the people to discuss it, not just myself. There's some people I listen to as well, believe it or not. I'd rather them come and share that degree of knowledge, pun intended, that degree of knowledge, so that we can all be caught up to what's really going on and how it happens. Because I don't have my chance. It's by design. What manner of evil is this? There are degrees to evil. Trust me. Just like there's levels, no, they say level up, there's levels in life, or there's levels in evil, man. And this is a whole different caliber of fish. Totally. Totally. Now that all the mandates are being lifted, what's the excuse? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I wish I had Putin number. I wish I had Putin. I ain't gonna tell you straight. I'd be like, Putin, yo, man. You ever been Barbados? Call me, holler at you, man. Let me get a Rastas tour the city. Huh? Let me get a Rasta tour the city, Putin. Let me talk to you for a minute. We got much to discuss. Much to discuss. Real thing, though. The same way you helped Rastafari during the time when the colonial powers was trying to oust Rastafari and enslave the people of Ethiopia. But guess what, Putin? We need your help again. We need your help again, Russia. We need your help again. I can't help but wave that flag, man. My enemy's enemy is my ally without question. Straight. And that's the mindset we gonna push. I wonder if we can play that up on the radio station. I doubt it. I doubt it. We can demote Slug it down, man. We can I was gonna strip the down, but the down is an acronym, that for sure. It's an acronym. Hopefully you can tell us what it means. Putin is boss. Don't get me wrong though. Not that all that may not be theatrics. I ain't saying not. But what I do know is one thing. Truth is truth till truth show up. You see what I'm saying? Truth is truth till truth show up. Ask Kennedy about his visit by Haile Selassie I. Ask him. Well, not ask him because that's not possible. So pardon me, I didn't mean it in a literal sense. What I meant was he gave that speech that he gave that cost him after he met with His Majesty. Huh? Remember that. I mean, wonder what date it was. I don't recall the date. It might. Okay, I'll look into that. I'll look into that. But on the real family, enough is enough. Y'all can sit back all you like, man. They don't like you. They ain't gonna like you. They ain't gonna never invite you. It's an illusion of inclusion. It is an illusion of inclusion. Goods from Elsa last year, July, sat in the port all the way till now because the government don't want to give a waiver. You want to tax people for sending supplies to help people? Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. When did this tax the Red Cross? Yeah. When did this tax the Salvation Army? Let me ask that question. Are you asking for a friend? Are you asking for a friend? Do y'all tax Salvation Army and Red Cross? Just my question. Do y'all even open the barrels? Is my question. You got till Monday, man. Got to Monday, man. Straight. Green over red here. Being in distress. Don't think for a minute that they are with you. Only Rasta liberate the people over hills and valleys too. That one they're gonna get played or. Yeah. I'm working on it. People. Cheese on bread, no. Ain't cheese on bread. No, hey, look, man. Anyhow, family, that's what the people pour out the food do. Out the port do. Look, man, family, on the real, all I'm gonna say is, right, see this platform we have here? This is one of probably a few. By the way, shout out to Marcia Weeks for doing the work she's doing. As always, may she continue on the path she's on and grow in consciousness to be able to teach others the way she's been doing, man. You know, and I'm not saying it like, you know, Marcia Weeks as a Christian has come a long way, and I'm watching her grow. It's an amazing thing. And there are others who watch going through the same thing. So support it as best you can. And anybody else, Scorcher, I know that for sure. And maybe one or two others. I don't recall all of them offhand. But anybody who doing positive works on the social media to share knowledge and just bring the knowledge to the people, maximum salute to you, man. Full stop. You know, Politically Incorrect has grown and is growing because of people like you and you and you and you. And at this point, at first I could have called names because it was only a few people that I could have called names. Now I can't even call names, man. I mean, it is growing rapid. And I'll tell you this, if they weren't paying attention before, family, believe they're paying attention now. If they thought I was joking, I said I started it as a joke. But I wasn't joking. We wasn't joking. We was on here 3 nights a week, dropping it. Y'all could go back to the episodes, man, with the old phone, the clothespins, and the ironing board. It is there to be seen. It is there to be seen versus what it is now. And that's because of what all of you have done. Maximum salute and maximum respect. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as Rastafari, I give thanks because I have Muslim, Jew, Hindu, Christians, is atheists be inboxing me, shouting out and supplying information and assisting in any way they can. It's about the connection with the people. It's about having the same spirit of God that dwells in all of us accordingly, because in my Father's house are many mansions. You see, and that's what we're dealing with, man. One love, not all that other stuff. And I have to be mindful because when I do like this, a brother said I put up the sign. What do you call me? 666? Yeah, the 666. Yeah, well, you can. We ain't dealing with the spookism. We dealing with the spookism. Never. What's what we say here on Politically Incorrect? Never let your enemy tell you who the enemy is. That's our problem. We don't know who our enemy is. We going along like willy-nilly. We fight each other all day, every day. Our children right now are in a crisis. Our children are in a crisis. I read turn. I'm hearing parents complain. I'm hearing the children complain. I'm seeing videos. I'm hearing it in primary schools now. And what's the plan for that, Miss Cummins? We coming for you, Miss Cummins. I'm putting you on alert. I'm putting you on notice, Miss Cummins. We are coming for you, Miss Cummins. Again, your head start. You better have a plan, man. And we want to hear it. Inquiring minds want to know. The people of this nation. I don't know what you thinking. I don't know who tell you what. They put you in that hot seat. Guess what? You better ask Santi about it. The people of this island, we want to know what is your plan for our children in y'all schools, man. Because y'all run it like it's yours. So since it's yours and we ain't got to say so and what's going on, other than PTA, which is a joke, quite frankly. And I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way, but nevertheless, this ain't St. Winifred's. Yeah, facts. But what is your plan for our children? What is the initiative? I have one for you, a suggestion, if I may. It's called BAP, Barbados Youth Action Program. You may have heard about it. You can go on YouTube and Google it. We've been all over the region in places where you would not want to go. I guarantee you that. But go online, look it up, Barbados Youth Action Program. Check it out. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't know another program. Not that there aren't any other program, but I'm just saying, if you want a little help, call BAP. Let's come to an agreement and negotiate something. We would go and rescue the children that we always have done. Our track record spans the region, man. You know, just saying. And I ain't really boasting, but you know, if I don't blow this trumpet, then nobody gonna blow it. So, but anyhow, on another note, this one for you, Miss Cummins. Just for you. Just for you, Miss Cummins. Just for you, Miss Cummins.
Only Rasta can liberate the people.
Only Rasta here. Only Rasta.
Don't let them fool you.
Don't let them fool you, Miss Cummins.
For a minute, that they are with you. I'll free the people.
Time to free all the people, family. Time to free everybody, family.
Don't let them fool you.
Don't let them trick you at all, man.
For a minute, they don't like you. Why try to make I am happy?
Really, I don't know.
Up to them, my friend. We would never see the sun or the snow.
Through that mystical communication within, we keep on coming together. I love to see brothers and sisters.
Looking up for one another.
That's the way it should be, not contrary. Tearing down each other, Jesus, bread. I gotta pull that one from the top, man. I gotta pull that one from the top. Haile Selassie the First, Empress Wazir Menin. Family is the perfect balance. Get in tune, family. Straight.
Only Rasta can liberate the people.
Over hills and valleys, so don't let them fool you, no, Miss Cummins.
For a minute, that they are with
That's one of the most important positions in this country here.
over hills and valleys.
The leaders of tomorrow
Them fool you.
are in the palm of your hand.
For a minute, they don't like you. Why try to make I am happy?
Really, I don't know. Don't let them fool you, no, Miss Cummins.
If it was up to them, my friend, we would never see the sun or the snow.
Walk gently
Mystical communication within.
because you're walking on my dreams.
I love to see brothers
Tread carefully, Miss Cummins.
and up for one another. That's the way it should be, not contrary.
Stop tearing down each other. We here to help you, though, sis. We gonna work it. Give Biap a call.
Over hills and valleys.
Call Biap to the rescue.
Let them fool you. Don't believe 1 minute that they are with you. Shall free the people. Over hills and valleys.
Tell a friend, family.
Don't let them fool you.
Politically incorrect. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays,
For a minute that they are
8 p.m.
out of the blue. You just behaving like they want you to. Yeah.
If you like the vibes, family,
Arrogance is much different from
let's put some hearts in the ear, family.
the way to.
Put the hearts in the ear, family.
It's life without having a clue.
Not having a clue.
It's why they are so sad.
Them sad and blue.
To go so much things to do. Not a moment to reflect on the cycle of
Rastafari.
the people.
Only Rasta, you know. Only Rasta. The stone the builder refuse.
Don't let them fool
The
you.
stone the builder refuse.
For a minute that they are with you.
Is the chief cornerstone.
Over hills and valleys.
When they can't stop it.
Don't let them fool you. Don't believe 1 minute.
Anyhow, family.
They don't like you. It's hard.
It hard.
It's
It hard. One. Oh, mommy, yeah, it hard, family, it hard for the youths, it hard for the youths, man. It hard for the nurses, it hard for the mothers, man. It hard for the elderly, it hard for the man, them. Only to the power of the Most High, we gonna make it though, family.
Only Rasta free the people. Over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe
Give thanks to the family. Family is what it's all about. Is family first,
people.
not politics,
Hills and
not politics,
don't let them
not that one is six.
believe 1
Politics.
minute. They don't like you. Why I try to make iron happy.
Do. I don't got a clue why they try, man.
If it was up to them, my friend, we would never
If it was up to them, but thank God and them to make.
start communication within.
We keep on coming together all over the world.
I love to see brothers and sisters looking out for one another.
Much love, family.
It should be not contrary. Stop tearing down each other. Look around who free the people.
Master, look around, who free the people? Look around, who free the people? For years, the Rastaman tell that the herb is for the healing. But only a white man could come and tell one of that out there, right? Let me tell you why a white man could come and tell one of so though. The only reason why the white man could come and tell one of so. I want to believe that whole narrative. Because we don't know we sell family. We don't know we sell family. That's why the youth's going astray. That's why the youth's going astray, family. Teaching beer madness, radio, TV, and everything else. But it is a time to unite. It's a time for coming together. Not a time to pull apart, family. It's time to rise and shine.
We've been down in the valley much too long.
Much too long, family. Much too long, much too long, much too long, much too long. So, for the concern, guess what we going now, family? Too long, so guess what we going now, family? Cheese on bread, cheese on bread. Free up Friday night special, man. Just the special. On to the promised land. Enough is enough, family.
Get the promised land. Oh gosh, now to the promised land.
We're getting to the promised land, family.
Make a step down to Asmara.
Cheese on.
Then we stop in Addis Ababa. Made a way.
To Shashamani land. Trodden on the King's Highway. Just to the promised land.
Promised land.
Anyhow, family. To the promised land we going though. The vibes right? The vibes lovely, right, family? Wanna love the vibes, right? Yeah. I know the vibes nice, man. Love and light to the children, man. Look, brother, man, I give thanks for the energy for real, man. I give thanks to that energy, family. By and by, we gonna get there, man. And the promised land, family. Just the promised land we going. Big up to Dennis Emmanuel Brown, man. The promised lands will be off to family. Promised land, family. We give thanks, man. It's always been good. It's always been great to be here. Real thing, man. I mean, real thing. I give thanks to all y'all, man. Liberation to the world. I love it. You see, I love it, man. We ain't this thing, but is the whole world we dealing with. Rasta pick up the whole world on his shoulder and roll. Nobody else in history never do that except the Christ. I am just saying. Okay, Miss K, the education officer, Miss Cummins, you've been spared. Well, you've been spared the rod. Apparently, is Miss Connie is the new. I don't even know who that is either, man. To be honest with you, I don't have a clue. But whoever the minister of education is, right? Bet believe you're getting a phone call from Politically Incorrect. You can guarantee that. Whoever that is. As a matter of fact, you will be getting a visit. You can get a visit. We want to know what's going on. We want to know the policy and the plan for the children. Whoever the minister is. Miss Cummins, I apologize if you're not, but I tell you what. If you do get this message, run across the office and tell a friend that we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let her know we coming. So at least be the messenger. Anyhow, family, we can wrap it up here, man. And Prime Minister name announced cabinets. I don't pay them. I don't honestly pay that no mind, to be honest with you. Zamuni, don't start that. I mean, you ain't moving till you hear Taurus, really. Wait, just so you feel this is karaoke. You feel this a what do you call it, a jukebox? Put it in. That's what you tell yourself. Why you don't come on and play it? Why you don't come and play it? She says she ain't moving till she hear that tune. Big tune at that. Can't touch the lion, Taurus Riley. Only because it's you, you know it's Zamuni. Only because it's you. Big tune family. Anyhow, y'all have a fantastic Friday, fabulous Friday, free up Friday. And full joy your night, man. Full joy the night, family. Shout out to Art in Motion, elder amongst us. I see you, General. Love and light to all the children for real, though. I love that one. I don't pay them the mind neither. Real thing. We don't pay them the mind. Now look about where they come from, family. Only good works. Fire. Can't touch the lion paw. Give thanks, Zamuni. I agree, sis. We have to protect them. Blessing is ever living a life, so we keep our meditation in night. Much love to the family. Give thanks for the hearts, family. Give thanks for the hearts. Should you feel like giving up, let the strength of your ancestors fill your cup. The power of God preserves I and guides in all I do. That's right, family. Go back where they came from. Let them go back where they come from, family. Demonic works perform. Prosper, yeah. Shall not prosper. What manner of evil is this? Can't touch the lion paw. Can't touch it at all. Can't touch the lion. Cheers, family. The more spoil yourself. You ain't got to talk reparation. You ain't got who do the selling. Got the dungeon still there. The gate of no return. I suppose that was subliminal. Rastafari. Go back where they came from. Go back. Demonic words perform shall prosper. Yeah. I tell you, behind the science man come. Cause you can't squeeze the lion. Can't squeeze it. Demonic words performed shall prosper. All the evil that did me harm. All the evil when the planning. Go back. Free up the children, man. Free up the children. Last straw. It is the last straw. But they better have a plan. Well, Rastafari have a plan. Bet that. Know that. Meekness is not weakness, family. Don't let nobody fool you with that foolishness. You gotta defend the faith same way. Real thing, family. Know that. Know that. You know what I mean? I mean, for right now, man, tonight was beautiful. And I give thanks, like I said, Rastafari live, reign, and rule continually. Much love to each and every one that make this possible, that's take their time and sit and share and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. I do my part, do your part. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't just come on and ting and ting. And I must admit, though, I know how it, just like, share, and subscribe, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend, family. Monday, for sure, we have another special plan program. Tell me to bring back the berry bones from Ghana. Look, on the real, I don't know what was in that box. I never see the box. I don't know what was inside. And the truth is, if you want to know when a politician is lying, when they're talking. So I don't know where in that box, tell you the truth. So I'm gonna keep the box. I ain't kidding with the box. Let them keep the box, ISIS. Don't watch the face. We going forward. We want to know is we need to focus on what we need to do. Forget what they do, Barry box, wherever flag, whatever them do. Any man say, let it go back with it. We ain't concerned with none of that. I mean, we ain't none of what them do. We give credit to. We ain't focusing on none of that. We focusing on what we need to do for us, for our family, and I'm moving forward. It's where our meditation going, family. If down your meditation, miss me with it. That's where we headed. I don't care what they do, man. We gonna correct them when they get out of line because they out of line, man. This is politically incorrect. Thanks for watching, family. I catch you all next on Monday, on Moon's Day. Blessed love.